A bill that would scale back the damages victims of employment discrimination can seek is headed to Governor Walker's desk.
News 8's Jenna Traum joins us live in our studio with a look at both sides of the issue.
Mike and Lisa, the State Assembly voted last night to repeal the 2009 Equal Pay Enforcement Act. It would revoke Wisconsinites' current rights to seek certain damages for employment discrimination at the state level. Now, some say that's a mistake, but supporters of the bill say the current law is unnecessary and bad for business.
For the past 2.5 years, victims of employment discrimination have been able to seek a spectrum of damages from their employer. But supporters of a bill that would change all that say it's not about letting businesses off the hook.
Obviously, an employer who discriminates against a woman or a minority, they should be punished. But that law is still in place. We didn't change any of that.
Right now, women, minorities, and other protected classes who've been discriminated against can seek damages at the state level for compensation and damages to punish the employer. If the circuit court finds the employer has committed an act of discrimination, it has to order the employer to pay up to $300,000 in damages, on top of back pay and attorney fees. And some state legislators say that's just not fair to businesses.
What we found happening were people were filing these charges, and then the employer was spending thousands and thousands of dollars on attorney fees to try to keep it out of court, and they were just writing checks to individuals who were claiming they were discriminated against, but it really never went all the way to court because they could have been responsible for up to $300,000 in fines.
If Governor Walker signs this bill, victims of discrimination would still be able to seek back pay, the value of their benefits, and attorney fees, but no other damages.
It's not as if you won't get anything if this is signed by Governor Walker and that 2009 Act is repealed, but what you can get is a lot less than you could get before.
State Representative Jill Billings of La Crosse says it's a move in the wrong direction.
Well, I think for a state whose motto is forward, this is definitely a step backwards. This is necessary. It's been helpful since 2009. It was conceived with help from businesses, and compromises were made, and Act 20 has been good for Wisconsin, and it shouldn't be repealed.
Employment discrimination attorney Cheryl Gill says the bill presents an interesting dilemma: how to create a balance between fundamental American values.
We want businesses to be successful. We want them to create jobs. But do we want them to do it at the expense of some values that as Americans, okay, we hold, I think, very dear, and that is people should be evaluated on their merit and not their age or color or religion or anything else.
I contacted Governor Walker's office to see if he plans to sign the bill into law, and I'm told he's still reviewing the proposal.
Thanks, Jenna. Supporters of the bill point out victims of discrimination can still seek the full range of damages on the federal level.
But employment attorney Cheryl Gill says that option is more costly and time-consuming.